Building in public is just asking for trouble. Okay, let's get into it. Hey guys, it's your boy Joe back at it again, CodingPhase.com. Your boy's backing out and did it again one more time. So we have a situation here, guys. Shout out to this guy called Leo JR94. He says, guys, I'm under attack. Ever since I started to share how I build my software as a service using Cursor, random things are happening. Maxed out usage on API keys, people bypassing the subscription, creating random shit on database. As you know, I'm not a technical guy, right? So this is taking me longer than usual to figure out. For now, I will stop sharing what I do publicly on X. There are just some weird people out there. Okay, it basically has like 1.7 million views. So a lot of people are watching this and paying attention to this. All right, cool. So let's understand this, right? A lot of people have seen guys like Peter Levels, guys like Danny Postma, Mark Lou, right? Or Mark Levine. I don't know how to say his name. Get popular. All right. And they get popular online for whatever reason, right? The algorithm pushes them out there and people like what they have to say, right? Shout out to Danny Postma. That dude is legit. But yeah, you guys have like guys like Peter Levels, guys like Mark Liu, where they go in and say, hey guys, I'm making $1 million off this product. Hey, I'm making $50,000 off this product. Hey, I just launched this application. Go check it out. And oh shit, it's making 1,000. Oh shit, it's making 10,000. Oh shit, it's making 50,000. And guess what that does, right? It does bring a lot of awareness. It brings a lot of people to those applications. And yes, it could be great. But at the same time, it brings a lot of enemies. Okay? I give you an example. This guy most likely doesn't know how to code that much, but he was able to have a great idea, right? Maybe it's making him some money, maybe 1,000, 5,000, whatever it might be per month. There's a guy out there that basically he knows how to code. He knows how to build applications. He's a genius. He knows everything. But guess what? He don't have ideas, right? He don't have ideas that help him get money, right? Help him go in and launch a product that's successful, right? So he'll look at this and say, how did this guy become popular? How are people signing up to this application? Let me get in there, right? Let me get in there and let's figure out what he did here, okay? Then now, because this individual is not a technical person with a technical background, maybe he just had this idea and just built it and put it out there, right? And of course, using vibe coding, which could also be a mistake, goes in and finds some exploits, finds maybe a GitHub repo, finds that maybe the keys were inside of the GitHub repo and he didn't have git ignore on it. Okay, so now this guy's is just going through the API keys, having a ball, right? So instead of like reaching out and say, hey man, check out what's happening with your application. Hey man, by the way, you have your keys on your repo. Take this shit down, make it private, re-upload this on your repo again with a new git ignore at least, right? Yeah, that's what you would think people would do. Most of these guys, y'all keep thinking this idea that most of the developers are friendly. Guys, this shit is cutthroat. This shit is like sheep's in fucking, wolves in sheep's clothing. Like dead ass. Like this is how it is. A lot of these guys are savages, okay? They love to DDoS a website. They love to hack into a site just to prove you don't know what you're doing. Instead of reaching out to you, right? A lot of times when you go and post these things on social media, right, you're literally creating, number one, your competition. Because yes, you might have a great idea and yes, you're making money with it, but there's gonna be guys that really know what they're doing and they're gonna take your idea and then literally exploit it. If you go in and you don't tell nobody how much money you're making or if you're having success, no one knows about your app, okay? Let them figure it out a year later, 2 years later, right? Maybe this guy, his code was insecure, but maybe he will find out 6 months later, a year later. He already made his money. By that time, he already have enough money to go in and hire a couple of people in-house, etc. But he don't even get the benefit of that no more. Now, because he goes and shares it to the world that he's having success with an application, you have the savages, the copycats, the guys that's in there trying to prove you wrong. Like, look at this guy. He think he could start coding. Some of these motherfuckers, they love to do this shit. This is what they live for. Some of them, they don't work anywhere. Some of them go in and they're not making any money, or they working somewhere and they hate their job and they trying to build a software as a service, but they don't have ideas to build applications or how to monetize their skills. But what they do know is how to bring you down, right? Stop thinking that you're building stuff online and you're going to find like the nicest people. I'm telling you guys right now, most developers are savages, right? I'm telling you right now, I'm a savage myself, right? But I can tell you, a lot of these guys are savages. Stop thinking that this is kumbaya, this is a perfect world, or everybody's here. Man, hey guys, I'm doing so great. Can you guys check this application out? Stop doing that shit. I learned that shit years ago, okay? 2011, I'll tell you my quick story. 2011, I was into creating niche websites, right? Going in and, finding a good niche, building a website with WordPress, something simple, right? And then from there, making some money from affiliate links or making money from, linking directly into a eBay store, right? Guess what I did? Like a beginner, just like Leo. I go into a forum and I say, hey guys, because I'm thinking these are other developers. They're all cool. They're good people. They will be happy for me. They will give me a like. They will give me a little clap. You know what they did? Somebody, I'll never forget this shit in the comment section. Someone put in the comment section, I think it was like the first or the second comment. Someone said, oh, he gonna learn today. The OGs, the guys that's really making money out here, they're not sharing that shit. If you find a niche, you don't share it to nobody. If you go in and you having success with something, you don't share it with nobody. The guys that do share it are guys that are making money off you. That's just the facts. Okay? Most of the people that's making money, they're minding their own business. They're not telling people how much money they make. Unless you want to go in and make money off that audience. That's the game. And guess what happened to me at that time? People came in, took the same niche that I was basically building for, and they created my competition. I was so excited because, I was starting to make like $400, $500, right? Extra, which is nothing crazy, but $400 at that time was like, oh shit, I don't have to work for a week, right? For some of these guys, they're like, oh, he fucked up. He told us where the money is at. Now we're going to go in there and make our bread. Now, it becomes my competition. And basically, I had to go in and do another niche because guess what? They basically took over, right? I couldn't make no money on there because they basically had the SEO. They knew everything, how to go in and target people. They even was running ads. I didn't even know how to do that at the time, right? I was such a beginner. And this is the same thing that's happening to Leo. You are a beginner. It feels like you want to share this to the world. Bro, keep this shit to yourself, man. I'm telling you guys right now, building a public is only good if you're creating products for a specific audience. You don't want to go in and create a product and then go tell the world, hey, this product is actually selling. No one does that. No one does that from drop shipping. No one does that from selling products online, reselling. No one does that. What makes you think that the people that's watching what you're posting online, they're not going to become your competition? And then on top of that, the people who are jealous, this is different than you going in and getting something built in China, right? And then selling it online on a drop shipping store. This is actually code. You could actually mess up somewhere. You could have some exploits, right? And they will take advantage because they didn't come up with it. Now they go in there and they taking your whole website down. Now they go in there and make you spend $10,000, $20,000. Stop sharing everything online. Mind your business. The best people that's making the most money, no one knows they own things. There are sites that people have used, the majority of developers have used when it came to like, CSS generators back in the days. I had millions and millions and millions of users. No one knows that I fucking owned it. You went in, you searched CSS generator. My website was number one for like 5-6 years. No one knows that I owned it. I don't need to tell nobody that shit. You get what I'm saying? That I have a platform. No one needs to know how much I make in my platform. Hey, that I have some digital products on Etsy. No one needs to know what store I own, what products I'm selling. I don't need to tell nobody. I don't need to share that. You don't need to get validation from other people. If you know what you know, that's all you need to know. Okay? So, what's the name of this shit? Fight Club, rule number 1, don't talk about Fight Club, right? This is the same shit. Rule number 1, mind your business. Stop sharing shit online, okay? Unless you're planning to make money with it, right? Now, someone like Mark Liu, it makes sense for him to go in and say, hey guys, I'm making $1,000 off my application, right? When he does that, people go in and say, whoa, I would like to make $1,000. Yeah, by the way, guys, I got a starter kit that you could go in and start building the same application for $1,000. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then now, hey, guys, you want to learn how to code fast? Here, I got a $200 product. You could go in and learn how to code fast, just like me, build my applications really quickly, and shit, you could make $500 extra a month. Guess what? That makes sense for him to do that. For you trying to build a product and you found a real niche that actually works, and it's generating your income, mind your business and just, make your bread. That's it. All right, guys. Anyways, man, I just wanted to come in and share this because I saw this. I needed to come in here and share my thoughts on this. I really do believe that, building in public doesn't serve anybody. Okay? It really doesn't. I know a lot of times people think that it's going to bring a lot of users to you. There's better ways of doing that without telling people that you even own it. Like, I know so many people on Twitter that I follow that own a lot of businesses and make a lot of money, and they're not there saying, hey guys, today we just crossed 100,000 in revenue. Hey guys, today we're making $5,000 a month. The people that's doing that, they're not making real money. That's the facts, okay? Because the monetization comes in when you go in and you share that to people. There's another product that you have that makes sense to go and promote that information. If you're just sharing your information just to share it, you're basically creating your competition and you basically building your own enemies. So anyways, guys, it's your boy Joe back at it again, CodingPhase.com. Go check out the website. If you're still learning how to code, check out the site, CodingPhase.com. If you're trying to get into the game, this is what we do, right? Again, don't come after me, guys. I'm just a regular dude trying to help people out, get into the industry and teaching them how to code and how to actually do this properly, okay? So they don't have to go through this headaches. But at the same time, it's like, damn, man, let some of these new guys breathe. Let them come into the game and at least, get a taste of success. Like, come on, man. Imagine you making $500, right? Your first $500, you finally come up with an idea, an application, right? And then from there, some dude goes in and does some exploit just off for the rip or DDoS your website, whatever it might be. Goes in, makes you spend $10,000, $20,000 because they overloaded your applications. This shit happens every day, B. All right? Anyways, man, it's your boy Joe back at it again, CodingPhase.com. Check out this video right here if you want to continue watching any of my videos. I'll see you guys later.